2024 Hungarian Grand Prix predictions. I'm your host, Vilgax Cash Money. My microphone is not being picked up by the program. I'm here today to deliver you some goods, some services, if you will, that your tax dollars pay for personally. Young burger patty, ain't nobody wants beef on the mic today. But yeah, let's start cooking up. We got some predictions here today. We got Joe on the screen. He'll be off the screen in a second. A lot of been cooking up. We got a double header on our hands. A nice little back-to-back. We got spoiled with that triple. It was delicious. It was scrumptious. It was good living. But we settled for the double now. And yeah, let's get into it. Like nice and easy. Check the description for all that good stuff. And let's cook. Step one. I've got pole position. And pole position, I've got Oscar. I've got big Oscar Jack Piastri on the scenes. Driving phenomenally. I think it's about time he beats Lando again in qualifying. And I think he's gonna cook. I think he's gonna cook. They were good around here last year when the car was just beginning to become very powerful. I've got big hopes for McLaren at this race. And a Piastri pole position would be delicious. Moving into it, all that good stuff. We've got DNF, we've got the Goob Noobs, we've got Shice Drive, top 10, second and third, and race winner here today. DNF, I'm not really feeling too much, but I've decided to put both Alpines in DNF. Seems like a very Alpine thing to do, and especially with all the promotion, you know, with Ocon and ooh, look at me, I won here. Nah, it's gonna be all that promotion. Ocon's being like, oh look, remember when I won? And he's gonna DNF. He's probably gonna hit Gasly, and they're both gonna be absolutely disintegrated. Group noobs. I've actually got a few here. I've got 3. I've got Albon, I've got Lance Stroll, and I've got Sergio Perez. Perez being a bit of a freebie. Lance used to being was a freebie once upon a time. Now it's a bit more 50-50. I don't really have to explain these two, but Albon, I think he's gonna have a bit of a stinker. I think he's gonna be beaten by Logan. A bizarre loss to Logan in the head-to-head in terms of race and qualifying. That's what I'm feeling. It's the vibes. It's the vibes I'm getting. Next up for Shice Drive, not getting the points, but having a good all-round performance. Some heroic stuff. I've got Kevin Magnussen. I've got Joe. I've got Joe Guan Yu. I'm just feeling something nice from Joe. It doesn't have to be much. We know that car's not going to be doing anything because it can't. The team can't do anything. But I think, you know, maybe some pace here and there. I would like to see some good overtakes that I know Joe has in him. I'd like to see at least him beat Bottas in qualifying. That'd be very nice. And Kevin Magnussen, I just think he's going to place just outside the points. Like, maybe he'll get, like, unlucky, but his performance will be very, very strong. There'll be some K-swag. Some K-swagnussen. Moving into the top 10, my predictions aren't too shiced. They're not too crazy. There's a few bangers. And the first of which, I've got Logan Sargent points. I've got a Logan Sargent rogue 10th. Ahead of Alonso, K-swag, beating his teammate. Just beating Danny Rick, with some other competition. Assuming the Alpine's DNF, you know. I'm feeling some Logan points. And if he doesn't get them now, he may not get them ever again. So let's just pray for it. You know, I'm not even going to reason with it, but let's just pray for it. My little Logie bear. 9th, I've got Puki Tsunoda. Puki Tsunoda. Nothing crazy, just a little 9th. I'm not sure really how the RB is going to stack up in terms of performance this weekend, or even just right now where we are. It's hard to say. It's maybe the 6th or 7th fastest car. It's a bit difficult to say, to be honest. But Yuki, outstanding driver. I think he'll put in an honorable, humble performance. Get some points on the board. Try and regain his 10th on the leaderboards, on the standings. But that's gonna be very hard. He's got some big, bulky, hulky competition. Next up, I still don't have too much faith in this team. I've got both of the Ferrari boys for 7th and what's this? What am I saying? 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, yeah, 7th and 8th respectively. I put Charles ahead of Carlos. That's about it. But you can swap these guys around, and I'm not gonna be too fussed about it. I think they'll put in the best performance they can, but I'm not too sure about the performance of the car to put them any higher. And more double stacking up ahead, I have got George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. I think Hamilton's going to beat George Russell again for a second time in a row this weekend. Or was it third time in a row? Oh yeah, it would be a third time in a row. Yeah, I'm feeling good about the Mercedes. The team's looking nice. I was deliberating putting them higher, but I feel like some chaos might be thrown in the mix, dropping them a bit lower than where I actually feel like they could end up. So that's how I'm feeling for now. And in fourth place, it pains me to say it, not really, but I've got Lando Norris. He should be getting higher realistically, but I'm not too sure. I got a weird feeling some pressure might be creeping up on the old dog. Yeah, might make some mistakes, some Lando throw-ins, type errors. But fourth, still a good result. Fantastic. This would be good for the constructors, regardless, if he could manage anything like this, especially being so far ahead of the Ferraris. This would be wonderful for us McLaren boys. But moving into the big stuff, going into the podium, I've got an absolute worldie. I've got big Nico Hülkenberg. I think he's going to get his first podium ever in this Haas. They're still bringing upgrades, I believe. And I have so much faith in this team, it's kind of insane. I think this car's like, at least in the hands of Nico, it's... Man, it's quick. It's quick, brother. And if Ferrari are on this slump, in the hands of Nico, this car's like, what, fourth fastest? Something gooberish like that, which is absolutely insane. He's been putting in outstanding performances. He has not missed a single weekend past Bahrain. He had a DNF in Monaco, but that was not his fault even remotely. Oh my god. Honestly, if he has like a flawless drive, puts it on the podium, I'm telling you. I had some comments on the mid-season driver rankings. Some people weren't really sold on the Hülkenberg second best in the season, but I'm telling you, bro, if he does something like this, and you're still not convinced, I don't know, you're just biased. I think you're sleeping on him a bit too hard. But moving on from that, I've got a rogue Max Verstappen second, which I think would still be a pretty valiant performance from Max, assuming that the Red Bull is not the top dog car. Maybe it's second or third fastest. So a performance like this from Max would still be very, very impressive, very good. Not good for me, because I want Lando to catch up and have more of a championship fight. That would be nice. That would be cool and nice. But I'm willing to keep it at least a little bit real. But yeah, second for Max. Nothing crazy, but I think this would be a good performance, judging on how the car's not as dominant as it once was, or even early season. It's arguably not even top 2 sometimes. And this will be a good result from Max. But bangers and mash, we've got some true blue coming in, race winner. I'm picking pole position for Oscar Piastri and the race win. The confirm would be delicious coming out from Oscar. I'm feeling it. It's about time. I think this race, at the very minimum, I think he will finish ahead of Lando. That seems about right. And I say that Lando is very good around the Hungarian Grand Prix. So that would be honestly pretty impressive. Lando's no small feat to beat around the streets around here. So that would be very good for Oscar. And a race win, because it is coming soon. You can kind of just like throw a dart on like a map, and just like at some point you will be right about which race Oscar wins, because it just has to happen this season. The car's there, the talent is there, the tire egg issue is like mostly resolved. Like it's there. It's gonna happen sooner or later. And this is I think this is the second time I've picked Oscar to win. I did pick him to win Australia way back when I guessed correctly that Max was gonna DNF around the Australian Grand Prix. And I was very happy about that. Didn't get Oscar right for the race win. Let's try and correct some wrongs and get an Oscar Jack Piastri win for big AUS, my boy, my son. I can start wearing my McLaren hat. I'm boycotting my McLaren hat right now until they win another race. So the sooner they win, the better. But that's how I'm feeling. Quick little recap. I'm feeling a double Alpine DNF. Goob noobs, terrible drives. We've got Perez, Lance, and Albon, a rogue Albon flop. Shy Strive, we've got K-Swag and Joe Biden. He's Biden to something like Joe Biden. Breaking into the top 10, I've got Logan Sargent. I've got Yuki Tsunoda. Both the Ferrari boys. Both of the Mercedes boys. Then fourth for Lando Norris. Then I'm feeling a mighty, almighty Hülkenberg third. Maybe it's a bit of a stretch, but it would be extremely lit. So I'm gonna keep the fantasy alive, because why not? Then Max Verstappen second, and then Oscar Jack Piastri first. That's all I'm feeling for tonight, for this race weekend in Hungary. Thank you for stopping by and watching. It's been great. I will see you guys later. New real video, non-prediction video will be happening. No slump error. No slump error. Check the description for all that good stuff. Love you. Have a good day. Love you. Love you. See ya.